Transition and we're live. All right, GloucesterCast, 374.
Live in front of a studio audience.
374 from the live at the Rhumbline. Kim DeGiorgio and Kim Reed are
They're our audience. Louder.
Crazy Carl is serving unbelievable bloodies over there.
Yummy.
These are amazing.
Nice job, Carl.
We have Kim Smith with us.
Good morning, Gloucester.
We have Jimmy Dalpiaz with us.
I'll say hello as soon as I say.
Good morning.
Pat Dalpiaz. I'm your host, Joey Shimataro.
Good morning, Cape Ann. Happy birthday, Joey. Happy New Year.
Chris McCarthy's with us. We have a podcast virgin.
Whoa!
Steve Reed. First time, one of our famous commenters.
No longer a virgin.
One of our 5 most prolific commenters. I would say.
Yeah.
Susan Lipson is checking in with us.
Good morning.
Morning, Susan.
I can't see all of the comments.
And
because-
Joey. Good morning, Joey.
And Ralph is with us as well.
Have you for a glass of water?
All hail Ralph.
I think Ralph's
Good
trying to.
morning, Gloucester. It's Ralph DeGiorgio.
I think Ralph's trying to impress his wife. See how you
That's the
guys
case.
do?
We're going home right now.
Is she
They got a nice back room.
the studio audience today?
She's here.
Oh,
That's
We have a sexy studio audience today. We have Kim and Kim today.
No, Chris is that's what I was thinking.
No, Shasha's probably still in bed.
She's packing boxes.
She's packing
Yeah,
boxes.
do you call Charlene Shasha? That's what I
No.
I call Charlene Shasha.
Yeah.
But Charlene is home packing while Chris is out playing.
I mean, some of us have to work.
She's back.
So she's
She's
back.
I mean, me.
When
I'm
is your
working
big moving day?
next Friday.
Next Friday.
Yeah,
Wow.
or Friday. This Friday.
If you want to help with some lugging some boxes, he needs.
Yeah. Yeah. Charlene has every box at
Good
about
morning,
50
Paige.
pounds. So,
Okay.
is Kate logged in?
No, Paige.
Oh, Paige from high school.
Paige Pickering.
Paige Pickering.
What's going on,
Joey
Paige?
Foot. Joey
Yeah.
Foot.
Yes,
Hi,
they
Joey.
are,
All
Joey.
we need now is we need Brenda Grimes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
Brenda
You need
Grimes.
We'll probably hear from Steve Reed today, too. He usually chimes in.
I think it's in the notes.
Let us know when he shows up.
Very shy. He's very shy. So we had
Thank you.
what is that one? What are you drinking?
Water.
It's straight vodka.
Straight vodka for Kim.
I'm so excited.
Don't let her fool you. See, normally
That's
the
great fun.
the last time I did a podcast at the Rhumbline, it was just with Nicole Trapp,
Oh, I bet that was. I
and
remember that.
and we got hammered.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
really?
I'm sorry.
I was on that one, too.
Fred Trigley, legendary Fred Trigley was in that one too. So who wants to, I'm gonna let Pat do the honors describing Carl's masterpiece of a bloody hymn.
Oh, yes. It is adorned with the typical celery, a little olive stuck in the celery. There is lemon and a lime and bacon and green beans in here.
It's a
Just-
spicy green bean.
And when you
Yeah,
you-
very good. Just a little
put
bit.
your nose nearby to it, the odor adds to the taste of the bacon especially.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Mhm.
Let's see if this is live.
It adds to the taste bud of the taste.
I love it.
So it's awesome. Thank you, Carl.
I mean, it's
Wow,
not
great
it's not a limoncello martini, but
No, it is not. No, it's not.
Wait, who brought them up?
me.
Yeah.
That's
That's a
right.
shocker.
We need someone to hold this up to the camera.
Let me see.
I was
What does
gonna
it
put
say?
my Bloody Mary
Put it
in.
right up to the
Coffee
camera.
makes me poop.
My daughter's.
Closer. Perfect.
Oh, what a
Right there.
There it
What
is.
a
Coffee makes me.
Pardon the shaking. I've had too many drinks.
Are you wondering?
Who brought that?
We had a angry person email us this week.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a person that didn't like the potty talk.
Fuck that.
Now, we decided we were gonna work on our swearing, so
That's
we
right.
call it, because you two
That's right.
nookie insensitive son of bitches. So we're gonna change things up a little
Good
bit.
morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Added to our studio audience,
Yeah.
our illustrious studio audience.
We're sold out. No people. No more people.
He walked in and said, what the frig is going on here?
We had a great time at the boatport for the Vouv pop-up.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Jesus.
Vouv Clico in the snow.
They went all out.
I'm still feeling the
Set that up.
effects.
No snow.
I'm sorry.
In the rain, Clico in the rain is what I call it.
Clico, and that room was transformed.
They really,
They did
yeah,
this year.
yeah.
And we did break the record, we bought the most bottles
Oh, but did you?
You get invited next time.
Ralph's crew got 12 bottles of root.
Wow. Did you get a
My
case,
mother's not listening.
did you get a case discount for that?
And Kim DiGiorgio drank 2 by herself. Mrs.
That's it.
DiGiorgio, or not Mrs.
Is
DiGiorgio.
that why they gave you that big bottle that I was watching all the filming in?
Good morning.
Good morning, how are you? Yeah, no, it was.
It was a good time, that was a lot of fun, I hope they do that again.
So we do have news about that, right?
Yeah, well, Ray was saying that they'd like to do that again, and the hope is to do it in February.
Yeah.
Hopefully Valentine's Day weekend,
Yeah,
so.
there's a little
Well, we're gonna have to talk to Ray because I'm away for Valentine's Day, so we have to schedule that for that.
If he wants to sell another.
So Ray, if you're listening, I'm not around on Valentine's Day, so pick another week.
Well, you should be busy planning your Studio 54 party.
Yeah, apparently, under the influence, I decided to book a evening to have another, one of our legendary Studio 54 disco parties.
Like that?
With a bigger ball,
Oh, and mall, yeah.
much bigger mirror ball, but that's
Where
good
does
stuff.
this take place? At Studio 54?
Yeah, we're gonna bust into a Studio 54.
That doesn't exist anymore.
If you've been following along, we're talking to Ray, the general manager at Beauport. So we had a conversation with Ray, talking about booking Studio 54 party at Beauport.
Which everybody would have to come dressed in, late 70s, early 80s disco attire. Love disco and
Oh, that does
dancing.
sound like fun.
Yeah.
Danny
So
Terrio.
we have Patrick and Joe and Caitlin joining us. Caitlin is saying hello to Kim. I think she means all
My
three
cousin
Kims.
Joe. My cousin. Yep. Kate says hi to all the Kims. Joe, my cousin Joe Marcantonio.
Oh, that's your cousin?
Yeah, he's down in East Lamourada in Key West. He's
Ooh,
that's
nice.
Is that the Keys, not Key West though.
That's the
East
Keys.
Lamourada. Yeah,
Florida Keys.
he's got a great job down there. He looks like he's living the dream. Like, so all the people that move to Florida from here that you end up knowing, what they all end up saying is, it's just a decision. You decide to live in the misery, in the snow, in the muck, or you decide to live and be comfortable. It's just a decision.
I don't want to live in the misery anymore.
In misery, it's 70 degrees out,
You have
I
a
got flip
contract.
flops.
You have a 3-year
This is
contract
freaking
right
beautiful.
here.
3-year contract?
Yeah, 3-year contract right here.
I don't remember signing that contract.
Well, you also didn't remember getting Studio 54 either.
This is true.
We got 2 months left.
We're all on the same page.
But I think legally I'm not bound if I was under the influence.
Oh, you're probably right.
Oh.
I will check with my
A lot of
attorney.
athletes
Wait a
say
second,
that.
that's what these new age people do. They don't take personal responsibility. It was someone else's.
Joe, I am part of the entitled generation, and I'm much younger than you.
Back in the day when Ralph was building nightclubs, he built Studio 54.
No, I didn't build Studio 54.
No, we know.
It was Studio 54. I came in after the fact. It was with the rebuild.
I was gonna say you tore it down.
You renovated it?
Yes, sir.
Really?
Yes.
Nice.
What year was that?
Oh, God, that was
I'm
like
taking steps.
1985 or 6 maybe.
Okay.
Jeez, we were just graduating high
Yeah,
school.
you're not that much older than us. How old were you when you were doing this?
20.
Jesus, that's impressive.
15.
Did you have a fro?
Can't tell you when I did it 15.
That's incredible.
But yeah, it was of all people to be here today, she hates my New York stories.
Oh.
We should probably save those stories for a day, but she's not paying
They
attention.
were PK.
Scotty Mac.
Scotty Mac in the house.
He's got flip flops too.
There's a vision of loveliness.
Walked into a Lions Den with a pork chop.
Did he hear Bloody Marys?
I smelt them from West Gloucester. I did a Pepe Le Pew all the way here.
Wow, follow your nose.
You gotta check Scotty out. What a legend.
Well, maybe.
So
Look at his fatigues and his.
he's got the camo.
It's a flip flop,
Yeah.
man.
Flip-flops.
Still
That's a
feeling the
style.
island vibe, man.
Fresh from Jamaica. Fresh from
He's
Jamaica.
got the tan. He's working it.
Well, I brought the warm weather with me.
Yeah.
Back then.
Yeah,
But
hurricane.
you're gonna leave this weekend, and I think they said it's gonna be more wintry again, right?
I'm not going anywhere. I gotta go to work.
I gotta go to work.
So Scotty just got back from Jamaica, but Kate and I were
Bringing
supposed to
good
go to
stuff with you,
Montreal.
Yeah,
We're supposed to go to Montreal. The day of, all packed, pull out the passport, and my passport was expired. So I'm gonna give people a little insider tip. This is a total insider tip, because I did not know about this until the day of. You can actually get a passport same day.
Really?
In Portsmouth, New Hampshire,
Renewal.
for a renewal.
Renewal, right?
Right.
Good point, good point
Good point.
from our audience.
Kim DeGiorgio with some value-added comments.
She's our technical advisor.
We got Fox News here doing our fact check.
But there are some caveats that you have to check. There's some boxes you need to check. One of the boxes is that you have to be able to provide proof of an impending trip within 2 weeks' time.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
So wanna hear the
That's easy.
wanna hear the workaround for that?
Yeah.
You book a hotel in Montreal. That's cancelable. If you just really want to, if you really just want to feel, say you have a trip in a month out of the country, but you don't feel comfortable with them shipping a passport to you.
Right, right.
You go to Portsmouth, you book a hotel in Montreal for like the following day. You say, I need it because I'm going. And there's a $65 fee that's associated with you getting it right away,
right, yeah,
but you feel
expedited.
comfortable.
Right.
So only Montreal
So how
hotels
come
are
you didn't do
eligible?
that, Jeff?
No, anyone out of the country.
Well, they
No,
don't really, yeah, I
Out of the country. No, because you can say, because if you're going there the day of, you can say, the reason I'm here is because I'm driving.
Drive.
How come you did not do that? Did you not know about the?
So we didn't realize that we could get it that quickly. We canceled our Montreal plans, we ended up doing a staycation in Boston. We went to Portland, which Portland, if how many, everybody's probably familiar with Portland as a destination.
Yeah, I love it there.
Joe, I don't know if you should have said that live on the air, because Kate just sent me a text saying that US Customs is surrounding the house.
How to break the law by Joey Schultz.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a very
Yeah.
useful podcast.
Yeah. The better advice, Joe, is for those of you who are traveling outside the United States, please check your passports. Make sure they're updated, not a day before your trip.
It's a good thing you're not married to a travel agent.
They're closing that loophole as we speak.
I think I heard it
Like
snap from.
NFL closing loopholes on the Belichick, they're closing the passport.
Good choice, Kate, good choice.
I have to give a shout out to Carl for these
Yeah.
buddies are
Thank
fantastic.
you.
Good job, Carl.
Crazy Carl's in the house. You got anybody?
All hail.
By the way, if you're watching this right now, come on down. Susan Gould Coviello says now I'm craving a Bloody Mary.
Well, yeah.
Susan, come down and be a part. Everybody, come on down to the Rhumbline right now. We're gonna be taping for another 45 minutes. But anyway,
45. I gotta leave in 15.
anyway, Portland, Maine. Say you wanted to do something. You just have a weekend. Portland is a tremendous dining and cultural destination.
Well, we were planning on going today, but you made us come to this. So.
Yeah, we had plans for today because we thought we didn't have a podcast.
Yeah, Joe.
So,
Well, you know, Joe changes his mind like the direction of the
yeah,
wind.
Yeah,
I can change my underwear.
You never change.
actually,
Drew, come on down. Drew Hales, who's with us right now.
we're doing that tomorrow.
I think Drew is pounding nails.
Yeah, Drew, no, you can't come down, Drew.
Anyway, Portland, we had, so we went to this place, we went to a place called, where are we?
Portland Harbor Hotel.
We stayed at the Portland Harbor Hotel. We went to a place, we got wood-fired pizza at the Grill Room, which I highly recommend. And then we went to a place for dinner called Leo, L-I-O.
Oh, I know.
L-I-O, and it had a bar. I've never seen a bar like this, that it made like 3 or 4 S's made out of wood.
I'm getting dizzy.
Yeah.
So people were
Oh, that's good.
so it extended the amount of people that could sit at the bar, and in the middle of it were the servers. And it was a tapas bar, and everything was fantastic. Highly recommend that place. And that was like, there's, some people probably know that I think Portland has one of the highest number per capita of Michelin star rated chefs. It's a
Oh,
food,
does it really?
it's a foodie destination. Yeah, it really is. It's great.
We'll put that on the rotation.
Duck fat.
How
Duck
was
fat,
the
we
hotel?
could,
Lots of ganja equals
they didn't
lots of
take
food.
reservations on duck fat.
It's simple mathematics.
Putting your name in wait, when you wait for a long time, it's worth it.
Yeah, yeah.
How was the hotel?
The hotel, was, I don't know when, I think it was built like probably 6 or 7, I'm not sure, maybe 10 years ago. But, the decor was very Beauport-esque.
Oh, really?
Very like a modern, nautical, not tacky, not cheesy, beautiful, like really nice woodwork. I almost feel, this is probably not the case, but I would guess that the same designer that did there kind of worked on Beauport, because it's that level
So
of
similar.
finish. Really beautiful, and so and Portland is a walking town.
Oh, absolutely.
You stay downtown there and you can walk anywhere. So if anybody's looking for something to
That's a
do.
quick overnight trip.
And it's not a bad drive. My nephew is in the Coast Guard recently, stationed in Portland, so we've been visiting up there a little bit, and it's not a long drive, it's an easy drive.
It's like 2 hours.
And it's a beautiful
A
city.
little over 2 years.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and there's stops along the way. Portsmouth is a great stop, Newburyport's a great stop.
It's the type of city that you visit, you eat, and you drink heavily at night, and then you make a stupid decision to get a tattoo.
It is. Is that the kind of city it is?
That's what Charlie and I
Show us, show everybody a tattoo.
Did you get tattoos there?
did. Yeah,
In Portland?
in Portland, Maine.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, I got my
Alrighty.
kids' initials, and Charlie got a mermaid.
He's pointing to an area that's.
Yeah, down
you
areas
should be
where
glad you're not
only
seeing.
underwear can cover.
Yeah.
I've been to.
Tom Testaverde, how you doing, Tom?
Testaverde, from the Jets.
I didn't chance.
Tom got our octopus for us for Christmas.
Oh, that big ass octopus.
Yeah. That
Used
was-
to be a topless donut shop.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
Pardon me?
Steve Reed, is it still there?
Pardon
I
me?
don't believe so.
How-
Tell me how this
I
works.
don't think so. I
Just
mean-
for our listeners, Steve
Yeah.
is loaded with useless information.
I think that's what I heard.
Where do they keep the donuts and how do you buy them?
Steve Reed has the floor right now. Tell us about the topless donut shop in Portland, Maine.
Well, I like.
What was the name of it?
I like donuts. I honestly can't remember. It was
Oh, he's
there-
pleading the fifth now.
It was there, God, 10 plus years ago. I was
Listening.
And it's next to a nudist column.
So Steve actually,
And you know the most popular,
Steve still has the
the
loyalty.
most popular guy in
Loyalty
Steve,
card.
Steve, I mean, Joe, the most popular guy in the nudist colony is the guy that can carry the most donuts.
Yeah.
Right on the beat.
You know the most popular girl in the nudist colony?
You can eat them
Is the one that can eat the most donuts.
Unless they're Corella.
Steve has 4 or 5 loyalty cards with all the punches, all punched from the nudist donut shop, I think.
What's your favorite flavor from there?
Joe, what do they punch the cows
I
with?
don't.
Hey now.
Ralph, you brought him in.
He likes the cream fat.
You know,
Boston cream filled.
when we're on the air, Steve is filling the lines with his jokes, but in live, he clams up.
And I'm the one answering and I have to type it. I'm laughing like crazy at yours. I'm trying to answer.
Unbelievable.
Now we get it live and it's there.
So we have some news about Carmelina's in the North End.
Yes.
Which is one of our favorites.
Yes, I'm not sure exactly the number, but Carmelina's is one of 3 restaurants in the country. It's ranked in the top 100 restaurants in the country.
Wow.
I think it was in the 40s, I'm not sure if it was 45th or 49th or something like that, but Carmelina's is one of our favorite restaurants. We love the carbonara. And
That was Steve's pick when we were going to the Bruins game, wasn't it? Was that his pick?
well, actually, I believe My friend Danny introduced me to Carmelina's, I introduced you, Steve, to Carmelina's.
Yeah. Fantastic.
So if I say let's go there, it's not because it's because it's
You need
awesome.
a reservation.
It's very, very difficult to get in. It's a very small restaurant, and getting reservations is tough as well, but it's well worth it.
Well, the thing of it is like, if you go on a Friday night at 7 o'clock and try to get a reservation, you're probably a shit out of luck. But if you go at 3 o'clock, you know, if you make the north end, you can make into an afternoon. You know, the
It's like
pastry
that
shows.
works. It's like that works.
So speaking of restaurants, last night my wife and I went to one of our other favorite restaurants, Beverly Toscana. What an experience we had there last night.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Is it Toscana or is it Toscanas?
So Toscana, is it Toscana's or
Toscana restaurant.
Toscana restaurant?
You can't ask a friend.
I can't phone a friend. But in any event, we had an incident last night at the restaurant.
Uh-oh.
So my wife and I walk in, and
Oprah.
we have a reservation. We have a reservation for 4 people. So we were a little early, so we were gonna get a drink at the bar. So my wife asked the hostess, can we just go to the bar and get a drink? And she said, well, I think there's 2 people, there's 2 seats available. I think there's 2 people waiting for those seats. But she said, I'm gonna go check. So she goes outside and check. The people that were waiting apparently are gone. So she said, yeah, nobody's there. Go sit down and have a drink. Well, we sit down at the bar to order a drink. And the bartender, who's been there a while, he's got his little pink bow tie on, he's a nice guy. He comes over, he starts placing the menus down. We said, no, we're just having a drink, we have a reservation, we're gonna sit down. And he said, oh. He took the menus and plates away, turns around and walked away. Never asked us if we wanted a drink. So now we see this little scuttlebutt at the hostess station pointing everyone in our direction, and now the manager's asking the bartender about the seats. I know, I have to paint the whole picture. Long and the short is, all of a sudden, the bartender in front of the entire restaurant points to Kim and I and said, these 2 snuck in.
Whoa.
Now, you know me, I don't say much. In my head, I saw myself jumping over the bar, taking a bottle and smashing this guy in the face. But that was on the inside. On the outside, we were nice, and my wife said, well, the hostess said we could sit down. The long and the short is, we said, we'll get up and let the people sit down that were waiting for the seats. Lo and behold, they're sitting in the tube-top on the table behind us already, and weren't waiting for seats. So the guy made a scene, looked like a complete asshole.
What was the name of this place? Oh, Toscana.
And
Steve Reed shouldn't have done
So
that.
are they good to you?
so no, basically we just said, we got up, we told the manager, go come, let the people sit there. He was very nice about it, and I just said to him simply, it's not the way your bartender behaves. I said, he completely
Moral of the story, anyone with a pink bow tie.
inappropriate.
Well, the moral of the story is we're never getting them going to Toscana.
Well, yeah, you know,
We are,
we're a
but we're
good
coming-
customer,
But we're
but
all walking in first
I'm not going.
with that theme song.
I'm
You know
not
what
going.
would've
They're
been
gonna peep at
What
us.
would have been really nice?
the theme song from the
I'm gonna put the poobies in. I'm joking. That's not.
Oh,
That's just
no,
joking.
we weren't looking for anything, and I never looked for anything fake in a
I
restaurant,
know
but
you're
it was
not
the way he handled himself was very, very inappropriate, so.
Very-
You know me, I know I'm
We
not,
never bash a restaurant.
I never bash anybody, but he
We should-
really pissed in
Well,
my
we shouldn't have brought them in.
carbonara last night.
Just to get covered up.
Josh,
And the cat, Shal's watching. Shal, how many boxes? Let's go.
Shasha, come on, we gotta get you moving.
Let's go, my back hurts.
So tell me, Chris,
Yes.
you have a topic that you'd like to discuss.
It better not be about poop.
The topic is, would you pass the citizenship test?
Yes.
All right.
I was listening to the radio the other day, and the lady called in, and she was all excited. She just became a U.S. citizen, and she was talking about the test that you have to take. I guess there are 100 questions you have to study, and you got to get 10 out of. You got to get 10 questions right.
Out of 100.
So out of 100.
Oh, I can tell you right now who drafted this.
yeah. Do they start with a D?
I'm sure Lean's up and.
No politics.
No, I don't know if it's 10 out of 100 or they
Hey,
give
Ross,
you
fish
10
on it.
questions and you got to get so many out of the 10. But in any case, I was curious. And I meant to bring my iPad because I saved the test on my iPad. I'll bring it next week. So I'm just scrolling through.
Trying to get into the country.
I'm just scrolling through. Yeah, exactly. It crashed. And some of the questions were very interesting. So I'm unprepared. I forgot that was my topic.
I would be
for
interested to
today.
see here.
Give us an example. Just
Do you
an
remember
an
any
example.
one of the 100?
You have to name who your senators are
Oh my God.
in your state. You have to name the different branches of government. Some easy questions about who is responsible for the military. It's the president.
Pocahontas?
Who the host of Good Morning Gloucester?
There were a couple challenging ones where,
No side talk, please.
Thank you.
I mean, we could pull it up on the phone, but to be continued next week.
That would be interesting.
Test.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
I think we should.
What I'll do is I'll pull the 10 most difficult
Maybe
ones.
we should all take
Yeah,
it
well,
and see
yeah, but
how.
don't tell anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see who gets answered. I bet you I failed.
Oh, I'll
I bet you I feel, that's why I brought it up, is because I bet those of us who have been US citizens since day one probably couldn't pass the damn thing.
Thank God I have friends in US Customs.
Well, you couldn't help Joe get
Oh,
into
we're
Canada?
Charlene has it.
Think it's around
I could have easily got Joe into Canada. Getting him back in may have been a problem.
So Charlene says it was all politics, nothing to do with history. You remember, honey?
Did she say, do you remember, honey? Or did you just add that in and out?
I didn't know Charlene took the test.
I'm verifying it.
But,
Well, I think Charlene was much up on that because prior to marrying Chris, she was dating Jose the landscaper when they lived in Germany. She was.
yeah, that wasn't his name.
Jose the landscaper. Kim, do you know who Jose the landscaper was?
No, we said Charlene.
No, I know, but does she?
Why would my wife know Jose the landscaper?
Maybe they talk,
Actually,
women talk.
we were talking to someone, maybe with
I come to Pablo the pool boy.
with Charlene's bringing up.
Give me the pool boy.
I think we talked to
Some
someone.
people talk.
I think we were talking to someone recently, Jen Steves, because she was considering taking the test, because she's not a US citizen,
Really?
she's a Canadian
No, she's
citizen.
Canadian.
Yeah, and she's just opted
She's
not.
looking at that.
Jose
Yeah.
Cortez.
So, she was saying you have to name like an Indian tribe. One of the Indian tribes, so I said Foxwoods, Mohegan Sun.
Elizabeth Warren.
Actually, Mohegan Sun probably would be right, not Foxwoods.
It's like Pequods, right?
If you,
Hey,
Mohegan.
you could name a lot of
It's
it.
like
What is
Your
it?
son says,
You could name a lot of it.
No, I know.
your
Pocahontas.
son said, that, their hat, that Brendan and Connor got the hat for you.
They did.
Yeah,
At Encore.
at Encore, the day of Brady's last game.
It's what happens when you lose 2,000, they give you a free hat.
Oh,
There's no way Chris lost $2,000 at all.
So Russ says the reason Jen can stay here as a Canadian citizen married to him is 10-year marriage contracts every 10 years.
Oh.
I didn't realize.
So Russ is only marriage?
Joe, 10 years and you're out, that's good.
Yeah, Russ.
But see, now Russ is looking for a new
Keep
Canadian.
it moving, baby, keep it moving.
Russ.
Russ, who's the new Canadian woman you're looking to marry?
Well, Russ and I met a few,
That's Canada, I'm up.
Russ and I met a few in Aruba that we
Good
might
morning,
go
Nicole.
after.
Nicole Sharp is with us. Nicole, come on down and have some
Hi,
drinks with
Nicole.
us. Scotty Mack will drink with you.
It's Connor and
What's Connor doing at Gillette?
It wasn't at Encore, he said.
Oh, he got the hat at Gillette when he went to the playoff game.
Oh, the playoff game. Ralph's toilet paper, what is this for?
Oh, this is an important
Yeah,
topic.
yeah,
Okay.
so,
Okay,
and I brought some
all
samples.
we
Who
got,
took my fucking
boy.
toilet paper?
I think you crumpled it up.
No, it was
on
on
the
my
napkin, I wiped my face.
You.
You heap
It
like
was
your mouth in
used.
it.
Are you serious?
It was all part of it. It was all part of
I wiped my hands.
All right, security, we need to get that
It
out
was
of
all
here.
part of the bit, Steve.
It was
So-
right after
so
you
you're
just
Taking the props,
There you
it's
go.
snot in it now.
Oh my God.
My class was.
He was talking about the donuts, if I remember correctly.
It was used.
He's much better on the other side of the
I know.
keyboard.
It was an experiment, we tried it. We won't bring Steve again.
No, now that topic's gonna flop, I'll
I'm
have to
upset
bring
because
that.
this was my toilet paper when we talked.
No, I was gonna give you a compliment.
I know you
Because
were.
I got a lot of Christmas gifts, and the best Christmas gift I got was your toilet paper. I mean, I wipe my
You're
ass
gonna make me
frequently.
cry.
I wipe my ass frequently, and this toilet paper is the best toilet paper I've ever
So
used.
it's
So-
soft.
Well, it's a little thicker than I brought. This is the toilet paper that my wife buys.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's
Thin.
nice.
No, it's thin.
Thin.
If you could
His
feel
fingers look like
Ralph's,
fruit.
if you
Oh.
could feel Ralph's, yeah, my finger constantly goes through this.
Wait. Is that your finger?
And it's not absorbent.
So Ralph's is more tough.
Yeah.
It stays together.
When the hell did we invite
Very
Mr.
well
Whipple?
wrapped.
And I have to wipe my ass on average 8 times with this toilet paper. With Ralph's toilet paper, 5 times.
Which is this, in a sense, it is a savings.
Yes.
It's economically, it's ecologically friendly.
How much more does yours cost than the cheap crappy stuff?
Well, I buy it in quantity, I buy it by the pallet.
Yeah. So I'm buying my toilet paper from you from here on.
Hey, we can do a group buy.
Oh my God.
And it all have.
I already have the contract with the toilet paper.
You guys have to experience this toilet paper.
Listen,
I'll tell you what, I'm going to bring in, next cast, I'm gonna bring everybody a free roll of toilet paper.
okay.
But after that, they're $29.95.
But buy now.
If you buy now, we'll give you.
I can't disclose that, so when I bring it, it's gonna be all unwrapped.
Now listen, Mr. Whipple.
Mr.
When you
Don't squeeze up.
You lost the guys over here at the bar. I have not seen a beer shoot across the bar in a while from this guy right here. That was, I'm sorry that we did that.
Hey,
Yeah,
it's-
I'm not eating.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, call that jump out of the way because that baby just went right across, so.
Fish Printer Joe is with
We're
us.
sorry.
So that, my last comment around the toilet paper is, why didn't the toilet paper cross the road?
Bye.
Because it got stuck in a crack.
Oh, I thought it was because it was underwater.
All right.
All right, good talk.
All right, next topic.
Oprah.
I would, no, I would just like to say this, as long as we're on the toilet paper thing. So we have a porta potty down the wall.
Yes, you do.
And the problem,
Which is why we're
the
glad
thing
we're
with
here.
this is, they think that they're getting over by having this super thin
Yeah.
toilet
Look at
paper,
this.
super thin. But all you end up doing is pulling down
Yeah.
10 times more to make sure that your finger's not gonna go through and you're gonna get poop on your fingers.
Right.
So they think that they're being smart, but really they're not being smart.
Yeah.
So if they give you a good quality toilet paper, you'd probably use less, but they think they're being smart.
So
Is this Sunday?
Is that Steve? He's so happy that you came today.
I think Pat and I.
Is toilet paper thing with
That's a good question.
I
don't
That's a
know.
good
Yeah, good
question.
question.
That's
Warren,
legit.
Warren Kelly is with us too.
Hey Warren, how you doing?
How's your toilet paper?
Warren, what type of toilet paper is your preferred brand?
So the last question is, do people, when they poop, do they fold? Or do they just like wrap it around their hand like in a ball?
It's a fold. You got
Wraps it like a
I
mummy.
do a ball, I do the ball.
I thought you said somebody from Toulouse last week.
Yeah.
No, they were complaining about
Just shout out, hi Mary, my friend Mary's
saying
watching.
the F word,
Yeah, we can't say the F word, that's why I use the word nookie.
nookie,
Okay.
or intercourse.
Well, nookie intercourse.
Oh, that's right.
Intercoursing you?
God damn nookie, son of a bee. You.
One of my personal favorites
Nookie,
from Big Bang Theory, coitus.
Coitus.
Yeah.
My wife said coitus earlier today. She said that.
Really said it.
Hey, is that
Did?
I swear to God. I have to give credit to my wife. She's the one.
I gotta say, that could be the word of the week for next week.
Coitus is the word of the week.
On the way here.
Putting it on my.
What are they gonna win?
All right, coitus is the word of the week, and then next week, the first person to say coitus, I'm gonna shave this celery stalk.
And sign it, Joe will sign it.
Sign it, and that's gonna be.
Is
I've never
coitus,
seen a bigger coitus ass.
Oh, that's not how you use it.
is coitus when 2 butterflies come
No, let's
together?
not get Kim started.
That's the cloaca.
Two butterflies, that was your
Yeah,
tattoo from Portland.
We have a tortoise on this guy.
Oh, you squirt all over it.
Can freshen up.
Oh, wait, wait a second.
As it's pickled.
Cloacas bird.
The string bean is pickled, it's not just a regular string bean, it's pickled.
No, and Ellen Tasker that works here, she's worked here for many years, she does the pickling.
She pickles it.
Yes, so give her a shout out.
Cheers
Shout out
to Ellen.
Toscana.
Does she sell them?
She's selling, that's
I
why.
wanna
Yeah.
Oh, she will now.
Yes.
Ellen
On the
Tasman,
job.
she'll be at Cape Ann Farmers Market next year. Look for her in her pickled string beans.
That's really good, actually.
In case of toilet
Bring
paper,
a jar.
we'll get you a
Joey,
bottle of
Yeah.
bring a big jar down.
Ellen, bring in some of your pickled products, and we'd
Yes.
love to have you on the pod.
You have 25 minutes.
Ellen, all rise. There we go.
Jesus, what happened
I
here?
wanna let the record state that I did not get a
String
picture.
bean. Did you see his string bean?
Jimmy has a little hook to the left.
Jimmy, you hooked to the left.
Well, Jim, you stuck it out there, just saying.
Jimmy,
I always do.
Jesus, Jimmy.
That was one of the
Sorry,
best
guys.
things I've ever had, really.
We gotta take a survey of people who hook to the left versus hook to the right.
That's a whole episode.
I got a hook. Mine's got a
That's a hook you can't
little left hand bend,
No,
looking outward.
Oprah.
Not looking forward. Kate's view would be hooked to the right. My view would be hooked to the left.
Respect the Oprah.
Hey,
Respect the Oprah.
you'll never get a passport if you keep this up, all right?
I'm just saying.
They're listening.
Yeah, because Iran has now
You're gonna walk up
tapped
there and say, drop your
into.
pants.
I can hear the zipping of Kate's suitcase right now.
So Kim, you had a topic about, there's a tickler, Cape Ann
Oh,
tickler.
that was from you?
Yeah, there are ticks here all year round. So my
Excuse
family
me,
has
pronounce that again?
ticks,
Ticks.
T-I-C-K-S.
Not ticks.
No, ticks.
Ticks like on a deer.
There's a tick alert.
There's ticks,
Tick alert.
tick alert, and dog ticks, deer and dog ticks.
Deer, dog, ticks.
Pasties. You need to cover your tits with the pasties.
Hey,
you
can
don't
you
get
get down
the
here, Kate?
Over again.
How strong, how strong are these
Yeah, no
ticks?
shit.
I don't
It's-
know.
Kate, could you get right down here, please?
Wow. That Bloody Mary went right to his head, I'm just saying.
Gentlemen, letters.
There are ticks here year round, is what I'm
I
saying.
know,
I didn't
the
realize
table,
that.
there's tits all around us.
No, you think that ticks are only here, that they.
When
they
it's
stop-
warm weather.
Warm weather, they stop around November, but they're here now.
Well, they cover them up when it gets cold.
Don't they stand out?
They stand up.
Kate, where are you?
Kate, get out of bed, Kate.
You don't understand. I'm on this side, she's kicking me under the table.
Charlene said, she thought you said tickler.
Tickler.
They did too. All the women thought you said tickler.
And I have a hard time hearing, and I thought you said dirt
A
tick.
tick alert.
A tick alert.
Oh,
Not a tickler.
not a tickler,
Tickler.
a tick
A
alert.
tickler.
A tickler.
Just be careful.
Sounds like a character from Batman.
Just check.
tickler.
People
Yes.
use just check.
Check, please check the thing.
I think you can get those ticklers at Amazing.
On Route 1.
We should have Amazing on one time.
We need a
Live
representative.
from Amazing?
Live from Amazing. That would be amazing.
That would be nice.
We're looking for a representative from Amazing.
Well, Chris and I are in there once or twice a week left.
Frequent flyers.
Joe, I can
yeah.
settle it right now. Field research.
Good research. Field trip. Field trip.
I've never been in there. We gotta do some reconnaissance first.
To see if they have ticklers.
Potent Bloody Mary.
What's more embarrassing, going into CVS and buying tampons, condoms,
We already had
and
this.
Depends versus going into Amazing and bumping into a friend that you know, like a neighbor?
Chris, that was 2019.
No, but this is legit, this is a true story.
Oh, okay.
He's not making it, he's not being Chris, he's making
This is on the,
This is a true
this is on the immigration test.
No.
If you're sticking up for him, I gotta hear
Become a citizen.
It's just a true story, so answer the question. What is more embarrassing? Joe,
Well, definitely the Amazing thing, because
why is that?
nowadays, if you're buying tampons for your wife, it shouldn't be a big deal. These guys, we draw another two of them.
Yeah. Two more
Joe,
now.
Joe, I gotta disagree with your comment here. You just told the whole nation which way you're hooked on the view. So how is that more embarrassing than going to the store for your wife?
Oh, my wife just chimed in. Don't forget about Thursdays, 10% off if you bring the lady.
No.
No, if you bring your wife or girlfriend on
Charlene
Thursday.
said they
All
had a
right.
special, so at Amazing, there's a special, if you bring your girlfriend or wife in, you get a 10%
Thursdays.
discount, Thursday.
You know, a lot of people say,
Charlene Ellis McCarthy,
this is the reason why the McCarthys are really moving you. Most people have little toy boxes in their bedroom. Charlene ran out of the room, so now she has a complete walk-in toy box. So that's why she's saying that Thursday's 10% off.
Oh,
I run into her occasionally.
Ever since 50 Shades of Grey.
I'm trying.
They used to have these little shopping carts, ever since Charlene started going there, now they have those like BJ shopping carts. You push it up and shop and walk around like the shopping.
So Steve, how's everything over in your end?
Well,
He left an hour ago.
Steve decided to stop commenting.
I do with that.
He is.
So,
Take over, Joey's not here.
Well,
Go ahead.
Off the rails.
Joey invited me the other night. Said, "Come on, you gotta come down."
Good morning.
Like, you know, like just consider it an audition. You know, we're trying to replace Chris. We're gonna bring in one person a week, and I'm the first.
Right.
All right. So basically,
Well,
It
we're
sounds
actually
like
pushing you for
93.7.
on the table.
well, if I knew there was gonna be
Here
alcohol,
somewhere, unless you
Yeah.
Oh, we don't always get alcohol.
Steve Reed.
But when we
Steve
do-
Reed.
What we do, I was
Steve
on it.
Reed commented off the rip.
it goes off the rails.
but we're
All I know is I'm empty.
Wait, maybe we'll get lucky and the boat will come in for Joe.
You really
Yeah.
type in Steve.
Joe's had one, and he's overserved.
Carl, making a second round here.
I don't want bloody, I want something else though.
Hey, Kate.
I'm gonna have Carl make something special.
Hey, Kate, your trip to the emergency room, I think you should check Joe in instead of yourself.
Yeah, my poor Kate is not feeling well today. So Oliver's Harbor, we have an update from
You always do this to me. We have this hilarious thing going on and then you turn to me or
Yeah, now
something
you
that's
take a
like.
wind out of the snail's
Yeah, it's like, but anyway,
We'll make it
Oliver's
funny. We'll make it
Harbor,
funny.
and my
If I
notes are
pass
in.
over everybody's things, everybody gets pissed off. I'm just trying to shed a love.
Yeah, you're sharing it. Okay. Oliver's Harbor had there was an article in the paper that they're opening up soon. One of the things I found interesting in the article was that they're gonna serve breakfast on the weekends. And they're gonna have, they're planning to go with Italian and
This
American.
is on Main Street, right?
Yeah,
Former trio.
Trio, yeah.
Oh,
Something else
With
and
the-
former something else.
With sushi and Brazilian choices as well. That's what the article said. And then we were
And
walking.
Italian.
Well,
That's it, yeah.
That's interesting.
Don't forget they have sushi at the French one too, so.
Right,
you know,
right.
it managed to make subtle differences.
Right, and we were walking by and they were working, so we peeked in the windows and it looks like they're just making some minor cosmetic changes,
Photos off the wall.
which Tim is a major cosmetic change, but
We have-
anyway. So we're looking forward to that.
I love the idea of olives because it has this resource space on.
Oh, I
Jimmy came to apologize.
Yes.
Jimmy. Jimmy, all right, that's good. That's good. Enough.
all the places. Let the door locked.
I just wanted to come by one of my favorite places.
And we happen to be here, so we're sorry.
Do you know how many times I carried this man out of this place because he had such a great time?
God bless you.
Thank God we got the,
Still early.
Charlene, your father's here. Please come
Here's
down.
my bean. Look
thank
at
God
my
we got the Charlene and Amazing Story.
Can you make me something?
What do you know, Chris?
I wanted to make sure that everybody knew that Mookie Bet says
something
right side up,
He
so,
did.
okay.
And 47 million.
Yeah,
Oh, what?
Rum drink.
That's it.
How many good
Did
2
2 years, 5 years.
Oh, I'll get one of those.
All right, here we
All
go.
right, make it 5. Make it 5.
Joey, so you,
Jimmy says he's bought, huh?
yeah, oh.
Jimmy.
All of a sudden he got the alligator out.
Oh, look at what time it is. I gotta go.
I gotta go.
He says he's gonna make something funny. He's running for the hills. Jimmy's running for the hills. We found out he might be on the hook.
So where were we? Oh, the new restaurant
No,
opening up.
I think she covered it.
So they're gonna serve breakfast on that.
I know, it snows Saturday. Hoping to open up by the end of the month.
I gotta go, okay, so here we have something we need to talk about. Little do people know.
We need to keep it going.
Hey, take it easy.
Studio audience is getting
Security. Scotty Mac security.
Joe, do we need to draw
My bow tie on.
No, I want Fred, I want to ask Fred a question.
Fred.
Fred, what are some of the special nights at the Rhumbline, since we've spoken about all these other places? Do you still do the prime rib night?
Yeah, that's Tuesday.
But, we have live music 7 nights a week. We have 2 shows on Saturday. A Saturday early show, 6 to 8, packs them in because people come in, they eat. It's an older crowd. Fly Amaro, after years, I finally got him to agree to start at 7 o'clock. Okay, so he used to say, "Oh, my crowd only comes in like no, fine, no." So he starts at 7. The blues that Dave sang, the quality musicians that he has on Thursday nights are incredible, and that starts at 8:30. And Tuesday nights we have Joe Wilkins and Henry Douglas Jr., the guy who started Heavy Metal Horns, saxophone player. They alternate every other Tuesday. So there's something going on Friday and Saturday. We got our, standby bands and stuff. Sunday, things start at 6 o'clock. So we're geared up for an older crowd. Can I say?
I'm staying.
What is ski
Well-
night? Can you tell about ski
We like
night?
open crowds.
We used to have ski night.
The person fell off the cliff.
So that's false advertising right
Stop
here.
snowing.
It's a 70 up.
70 up, stop snowing.
That's such a beautiful
It's a beautiful board.
board
Yeah.
with our logo on it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
All right, everybody grab
Seaside-
their glass, I'm proposing.
Seaside Graphics printed it.
Oh,
Pasted it on there.
nice.
So Fred, can you give us a little bit of the history, just briefly? How long have you owned this place? What was it before this was here?
Okay, this was the Harbor Cafe. I bought it out of bankruptcy pretty much, from the Akeley family in 1978. I had partners then. We ran the upstairs first, and then we renovated the downstairs. We barely got through the winter. I went down to the bank and I said, I need 25,000 more to finish the downstairs. They said, no. I said, here's the fucking keys. It's yours.
Wow.
Thank you. And then they said, oh, whoa. So I got the 25,000. We completely renovated the downstairs. I bought all the mahogany myself, and I had it milled. All the back bar, the bar itself, all the wainscoting, everything. I had it done myself. I refinished the bar twice a year. Because we're closed Christmas and 4th of July, so those are the days that I can do it. Early in the morning because we're closed and it'll set up and dry.
You probably have it down to a science.
Yeah,
So it's 22 years? if I
it's
did
been
the
good.
Iconic.
We've had 4 different restaurants upstairs. We got the original Rhumbline. Then we had Il Porto, remember that, Georgie D,
Yeah.
that crazy guy
Good food though.
who had that cable show Seduction on a Plate. He went down in a flame of
Oh, yeah.
like that.
Good thing he's not on camera.
Then we had Gordon Baird. It was the cabaret and wine bar where we had sushi. We were the first place in town to have sushi. I had a sushi chef who spent 9 years as an apprentice in Japan. That's what it took to get a master's sushi license.
Wow.
But it was before its time, and so that didn't last. And then we opened up again, and then 2008, the financial crisis, everybody stopped going out, and so we closed it. Now it's a beautiful function room, and we rent it out very reasonably. It's got any of you that have been up there, you know how beautiful that room is.
That room is like a hit. A lot of people, if you're a regular at the Rhumbline, you know about that. A lot of locals know about it. It is an absolute steel gem. What he rents it out for, and how beautiful it is up there.
Yeah.
It's a great spot. Like they want people drinking. So you come in here with a group of people that like animals like us. It's the perfect crew to rent that
We
space.
have comedy shows up there too, but
I wanna go and look
it's
at it.
perfect for 60, 70 people, birthday parties and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's made to look like you're on the deck of an old ship.
Yeah.
The hatch slides.
Really?
We got 2 dories up
Wow.
there. I'd be glad to take any.
Yeah, after the show,
I
we'll
gotta see that.
And, yeah,
Great
I'll
spot
give you a
for,
tour.
great spot for a private
Every
party.
Monday we have, Peter Sousa's group, 3 Sheets to the Wind, sea shanties.
Sea shanty.
And there's 50, 60, 70 people there every
Great
Monday for the sea
How
shanty.
many people can you fit?
70, 80.
That's a good number.
Yeah, it's a good spot, really good spot. Well, thanks for having us, Fred.
Hey,
Well,
cheers to you.
Always good to see you.
Cheers to you.
And,
Cheers to you.
Right.
and you're doing such a good job with GMT.
Keeping the swearing under control.
Fred's legitimately been the biggest supporter of local music in this town for now generations. Yeah.
I budget over $100,000 a year,
Wow.
which 95% of it goes to local musicians, and we never have a cover charge.
Yeah.
We do have a tip jar, and that's how kind of the bands can.
Wow. That is great.
I think the camera can get the, well, we got Sunday, the 12th. So, but over there on the wall, maybe a little bit later, we'll look, we got all the bands for January, so.
Who's the most famous band that's ever played here? Or individual?
That's a great question.
Great question.
Trivia.
I'm gonna say Bobby Hebb sang and wrote the song Sunny,
Oh, yeah.
won 3 Grammy Awards. He toured the country with the Beatles when they came over in '66, because that's when his song was there. I have had Billy Joel and Christy Brinkley in the house,
Really?
but they were having dinner upstairs and he didn't want to play. Susan Tedeschi's played here, Livingston Taylor's played here. There's a few more.
Nice. That's awesome. That's cool.
Congratulations.
Well, thanks again for
Thanks for
having us,
listening.
Paul.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Yeah. We went to, so are you guys gonna do that, the Freeport, Maine, air track down Easter?
Yes, we're going tomorrow. We're gonna have an adventure tomorrow. Yep, we
So what-
got our tickets, we
you
went
decided-
online to the link that you shared last week, and they were $15 one-way tickets, 3 days in advance. We got the tickets, so that's half price.
Yeah.
For this, and we're making plans to leave from Woburn and go to Freeport for the day and come back, and we'll let you know how it goes.
What time does your train leave Freeport?
9, leave Freeport?
Yeah, leave Freeport.
Well, I picked a 5, it's somewhere right around 5:30. Right around 5:30, it gets back around 8:30.
Yeah, because the way it works is the 9 o'clock a.m. train that gets there, you don't get there till noon.
Right,
But the next, so there's one that leaves at 1:30, which wouldn't leave you about an hour and a half, and then 5 o'clock. So
Right.
really 5 o'clock would be the one that makes sense to come back on.
right. So we'll let you know how it goes. I'm excited.
Lots of
It's an
pictures.
adventure.
I want pictures up on.
On the train, I hope.
Yeah.
And, yeah, looking forward to it, and that's a good deal. It was easy to do online. Just did the whole thing
Yeah.
right online, and it was very, very easy. So report.
We gotta give a shout out to my sister. It was her birthday yesterday.
Oh,
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Felicia. Happy birthday to
Sister.
What's in there?
Drew said my drink was empty, but he didn't see it was behind her.
What is
rum runner.
Carl, what are we drinking?
Well,
now?
what we're drinking now, Carl.
Crazy Carl's Key West Rum Run.
Crazy Carl's
I'm telling you
Key
what.
West Rum Runner.
I wanna see how my people run this.
We need to give Carl an applause.
Being,
How long's Carl been here? How long's Carl been here?
I'm the newest employee.
Oh, you're the newest.
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
How old is the oldest employee been here? Or how long?
Jeff and Michael were both here 30 years, but they both retired.
Retired.
You either retire or die from here.
Caroline Thompson's been here 20 years, Ellen's been here 20 years.
Wow.
God bless.
It's a lot, it's a family atmosphere here.
That's
Like-
right.
Like
That's right.
the people, the regulars here are like, would consider themselves family. They're like, or even closer together than some of their own family.
Okay, we had a fire upstairs. I'm pretty sure it was arson. Anyway, it was the night before the Horribles Parade, which is our biggest year, our biggest day of the year. Okay, so somebody was out to really,
Ruin your
Yeah.
big day.
so the word went out. 50 people came out of nowhere, cleaned this place up.
Really?
Safathia told all the inspectors get down there,
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's you. That's
And-
you, yeah.
and we were able to open the same day,
Wow.
right? We couldn't be on this side of the bar because there was still water, you know, things like that. But bathrooms were cleared open. We had our cookout outside, and it was just amazing. Rosalie Castro, the health inspector, she said, "How did you do this?"
Yeah.
Family.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Here's the family.
Cheers. Cheers to the Rhumbline family. And they know who they are, and they know who they are.
Yep, yep.
This is the spot to watch the Horribles Parade. This is the spot to watch the Horribles Parade. They have a cookout. They also have a striper tournament. Fred, what day is the striper? Is it a certain time every year that you do the striper tournament?
Don't get me going. Okay, you know what happened in the striper tournament?
What happened?
Mark McDonough, we all know who he is, complained to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts that everybody on Main Street there were having expanded their premises, right, for all the block parties. So the city was forced to permit everybody. So everybody on Main Street gets 4 events for the $200. They came to me and I said, you know, I just want to have my striper tournament. I've done it for 10 years. Half the cops in town go, come on. And they said, all you got to do is fill out this form and pay $300 for the Commonwealth, $200 for the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. That's what happened. So I just said, no, it doesn't make any sense.
Understandable.
So, because of all the time and effort that we put into it, and because of that a-hole, you know, I don't care. I don't care.
Well, hopefully within time, someone will review all that now.
Tell them like it is, right?
Check things out.
You can fix that in post?
I think one of the restaurants complained about the permit. Block party and stuff like that.
Yo, you gotta slow down.
These are tasty.
Took your foot off the gas pedal, Joe.
These are tasty.
You're taking Kate with her?
You like that?
You might have to get your stomach pumped.
Carl's wondering if you like your drink.
This is a good one, Kyle. This is fantastic.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
And I have a feeling that if you had 2 or 3 of those, it would sneak up on you.
Really?
I had a feeling the first one snuck up on
2 or 3.
I think the first
I know
one
that
snuck
song.
up on
They used to serve, I think it was a planter's punch. Did you have a planter's punch on the menu, Fred?
Oh, yeah.
That was deadly, deadly.
It's not on the menu anymore?
It made
No, it's called a rum boogie.
Rum boogie.
Carl's got his own
Twist on things.
twist.
There you go. That will be in your,
dangerous.
So is this considered a rum boogie?
No, it's
Not
Carl's.
Made famous during Fantasy Fest?
I have to say
It's
this.
the Key West.
wait.
Here we go, we got the menu.
Here's an explanation.
So this is the rum boogie.
Kyle, say hi to
Ralph,
everybody.
say hi, Ralph.
Come on.
Okay, here's the rum boogie. Dark rum, pineapple juice, orange cranberry juice, and ginger ale. That's the rum boogie.
Okay, so this is light rum, dark rum, fruit juices, a little bit of Goslings, a splash on the top, but the secret ingredient is the blackberry brandy.
Oh.
He let it out.
It's not a secret
He
anymore.
let it out.
We need a big, we
Come
need a
see
big,
Carl for the secret ingredient.
Hey, wait a second. I would be remiss. I would be remiss if I did not mention one of the most iconic nights of the year in Gloucester, Massachusetts. St. Patty's Day
Yes.
at the Rhumbline.
Yes.
big day.
Epic.
Remiss.
Right here. Yes.
Epic.
I believe this is where I met you.
I was just gonna
We will
say,
be
that's where we met.
Yes.
We met you guys for the first time here.
That's right.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, this place, the Rhumbline has been responsible for more marriages and divorces than any other.
Put a stop to the marriages.
Honey, we have to go.
You got Kyle up. Kyle wants to say something.
Oh, Fred, Fred, tell me, the band that plays on St. Patty's Day has played how many years in a row?
25.
25 years in a row. And what's the name of the band?
Tom O'Brien, Irish band.
Great Italian band.
And he's the real deal. He does all the fun drinking songs like "Give Me a Green Alligator,"
And the long neck goose.
Nancy Whiskey, and with some of the IRA songs.
No name, never.
And stuff. I mean, it's just flat out fun.
Literally walk.
And everybody says, and the whole town says, the corned beef and cabbage here is the
Yes.
best you can
It
get,
is.
right here. Yeah.
We use the gray corned beef. I buy 200 pounds of it,
Oh my God.
and it flies out of here.
Okay.
Done and done.
It's done here, honey.
Yeah.
The Ryan
You
approved.
gotta get here early. You gotta get here early.
Oh,
We couldn't go live here on that day because it's
No, we couldn't go out
We
there.
used to have a St. Patrick's Day parade. I remember my '56 Ford pickup truck. It was green with green shamrocks on it,
Wow.
and on the back of the cab it said, "Follow me to a party, March 17th, 19 blank blank." The Rhumbline Mountains.
That's good.
And so we'd get like 4 or 5 cars, Laura Ritchie and the Cochrans, and I called the police department. I said, "We're having our St. Patrick's Day parade down Main Street." It was after stores had closed, like 6, 7 o'clock. And so we get the truck, pile in the back. Of course we were early.
Drinking the green man.
So of course the first person he called.
we had drivers.
Oh, we did.
Having a parade.
Oh, we did.
We had drivers, right?
So I got a funny thing. So we go bar hopping, right? And of course they were the down east. Charlie Rich was like, no way, like that. Everybody was good. We got to the old Blackburn Tavern, and Steve Manel had his white Bentley, right? And he parked it right on the corner, like that. And so we went in. We all had shots of Irish whiskey or shots. Stephen comes out and he goes like, where's my car? Where's my car? And so he called the police, right? He called the police, and then Jeff came out. Jeff said, "Oh, I moved it up behind the American Legion." So we get back in his car. We pull around the corner, and all of a sudden,
Police put you.
police pull us over.
Good time. You dropped the die.
That is epic. That is an unbelievable story.
Yeah. So we don't do that anymore. Politically incorrect.
Hey, how about the road rally, Fred? Road rally.
Andy Rochon says St. Patty's Day is the best day at the Rhumbline every day, and every day is the best day at the Rhumbline for that matter, with a big heart.
What's the road rally? What's the road
Tell us
rally?
about the road rally.
There you go, Fred.
My good friend Dana Todd and I used to do Paul Schaefer's road rallies, the Blackburn, the Studio, and we never lost one. So it's a kind of a scavenger hunt where you follow directions and everything. Well, when Dana died, I decided we have to have our own rally, so we call it the Captain Leisure. Because that was his nickname, Captain Leisure.
Captain Leisure.
Dana
That's good,
Todd.
yeah.
So we have it every November, and we usually have 20, 30 cars. We leave here, go all over the North Shore. Gotta follow directions. Come back here and have a party. And you have to get stuff like signs, stuff like that. This place is covered with crap. A sign over here, private drive.
Horses welcome.
That was taken from the Winthrop estate in Hamilton.
Oh, the winter. How about the customer service?
We're not going on record with that.
Customer service is great.
We may or may not have seen that sign. See, Joey has on his pickup a couple of lobster traps with some signs hanging off it. Follow me to a GMG podcast.
Oh, I like that.
And he, unfortunately, writes it all over the place. No one knows where it is. So it could be what we need you, Ralph, to figure out how we're going to do it.
We're at 1 hour and 5 minutes, Joe. No, that's out of the show.
That's an over alarm.
Too much morning.
So Kim, you wanna talk?
I'm like, what the hell is happening?
Fire alarm.
We have a.
McCarthy, you got your flip-flops on too.
I know. Look at you. I know. I was gonna wear shorts.
So we're gonna really ramp things up now. We're gonna talk about the snowy owl and bald eagle with the wildlife.
I was wondering when the bird segment was first.
She was sipping my drink here.
Oh.
People have been sitting on
Caught on
the edge.
camera.
People have been sitting on the edge of their seats waiting for the wildlife up there.
Birds.
Let it fly, let it fly.
Birds.
Let it fly.
Let it fly.
And now we're gonna hear from the foremost, utmost, preemptive.
You get me in so much trouble.
She is the bird specialist,
The Dr. Ruth.
the Dr.
The
Ruth
GMT.
bird,
Animal life.
animal, bird sex expert.
It's like this.
Now, I'll just say that,
And wait, I need to say this because a lot of people accuse you of trying to shut down Good Harbor Beach for the piping plovers. Kim is not in favor of shutting down the beach for the piping
I love
plovers.
Good Harbor.
She wants to work with the people
Right.
to find healthy solutions.
Right, we want to have Good Harbor Beach open for everything. That's why we work so hard, so we could keep it open.
Including the bird sex.
Because if the chicks were killed, the feds would have shut the beach down. People don't understand that. So if you keep the chicks alive, the feds won't shut down. So,
We need chicks.
so anyway.
We need chicks. As men, we
So
need
tell us,
chicks.
give us the update on the snowy owl and bald eagles.
So,
Oh, yeah, thank you, Stephen.
everybody wants to know why there's so many bald eagles and raptors and osprey around here now, where we didn't see them for, decades. But they're, it's largely because Rachel Carson in her book Silent Spring.
Rachel Carlson, you have to speak up because.
Rachel Carson in her book Silent Spring has really helped bring all these raptors back. And because for decades, the whole time DDT was being used, the raptors would lay the eggs, they would consume the DDT, then they would lay their eggs, and then the eggshells would be crushed because the DDT made the eggshells so lightweight. And now, since we've had this ban on DDT for several decades, all these raptors are coming back now. So that's why we're seeing eagles and hawks and all kinds of hawks. So right now, currently, people might want to know this, there are 2 snowy owls at Parker River. Now, people ask me specifically where they are. They fly from parking lot 1 to parking lot 6, which is a huge expanse. So you just have to go and take your chances. But there's also, there's six bald eagles have been sighted around there, 2 juveniles, two first hatch year, and 2 adults. But this wonderful there yesterday, and it's been there for like a month. It was a short-eared owl, and so we don't have that many. We don't have any short-eared owls that breed in Massachusetts anymore. We just see them on their migration, and they're beautiful. If you ever saw one, you would just fall in love. They have like black and white faces with big, huge yellow goo eyes. And they just look. They're really, really sweet.
Are those the ones that eat the lollipop? How many licks does it take?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
You don't know
The Tootsie Roll.
The Tootsie
How many licks does it take?
Does it take you to the center of the
That's a commercial, they have an hour.
I didn't know that either. I didn't know that.
That's a commercial.
I didn't know I wasn't out.
So if you go to Parker River, you have, I had someone yesterday, a short-haired gal, I never seem to be. It's very interesting.
I think we should do a field trip.
We should. We should.
Instead of watching the NFL playoffs.
Yes.
Instead of grilling some delicious steaks and chicken wings today.
Instead of going to the emergency room.
Instead of going to the emergency room with case, I think that we should go and look for the birdies up in Parker River.
We could have a podcast, but we all have. You have to make sure because you don't want to scare them.
You know, we were talking about really, like, what's
think that's
really
a
cool about it, Parker
whippoorwill.
River is that
I wanna say.
they have fencing, and so like,
Can't swallow
you'll
his
see
hand.
like a gathering with 50 photographers on one side of the fencing. The owl will be like, you know, a football field away, so people are chatting and having fun. It's
It's like
great.
the bird
It's
paparazzi.
a great, it really is. Like if you're driving down the road in Parker River and you see like 50 cars,
You know that's the spot.
that's the spot. You have to jump.
Either that or someone got ran over.
Could be-
Where is Parker River, for those of us who don't know
Parker
where Parker
River
is?
National Wildlife Refuge. It's a beautiful federal wildlife refuge right in our own backyards. It's right on Plum Island. So Plum Island is about 3/4 of Plum Island. If you draw to the right is the refuge, and to the left is where the residential
I
area
didn't
is.
drive to Newburyport?
Yeah, you drive. You
I
drive.
thought this was like in our
That's over
backyard.
the bridge, Chris.
Well, that's too far. It's off the island.
If you take,
Joe, don't leave the island.
if you take a
It's
boat,
over the bridge.
Kim, you're gonna
I
find
think we should take a
some
survey.
birds here in Gloucester.
But see how many people think we should continue drinking on the
Mostly,
podcast.
mostly we write about birds here, but Parker River is such a fabulous resource for all of it. I mean, it covers Ipswich,
Hey, Nick.
Topsfield, Rowley. It's just an amazing place.
Yeah.
We're so blessed to have it.
Miguel Fata? Miguel Fata?
Hey, Mick.
Hey!
Morning,
Oh,
Kim.
he's on the camera.
There's a camera right
I thought he
here.
come from the door.
Everybody's looking behind them. They didn't realize it. We have 150 people in the studio audience.
Yeah. Hey, everybody.
Joe, is there time for new business?
Oh, we have new bits.
Oh, Steve Reed wants to say something.
I have two topics.
Oh! Stevie Reed!
Reed just showed up.
None of these will be
I'm
flawed.
scared.
Hold on, we get the microphone back for Steve because.
I'm listening.
Steve, speak into the microphone.
Wait a minute, hold on 1 second.
Okay, Steve, I'm
We
listening.
gotta give Steve a proper.
We need you to
Have you
speak.
been at these topics with other people yet?
Steve Reed, we need to give Steve a drum roll.
Kim was cringing.
These
Drum roll for
these are
Steve
not
Reed.
new topics, these are revisiting topics.
Oh boy.
Okay. I would like an update on the meatball contest. This is
That's a sore subject.
and dear to my heart.
Sore subject.
I would like to be the judge of this. Do we have one, or are we gonna pass?
We're gonna have a meatball thing.
All right, well, let's hear the BS of the week.
That's a new segment. I love it.
Kim, it's nice to know who's in my corner and who's not in my
I'm
corner.
definitely not in your corner on this. You've insulted me and Felicia as cooks.
That's actually true.
You have. And Safathia, by the way. You've insulted myself, Safathia, and Felicia. And you've made comments about every single one of us as judges.
This just in, Toscana gives you a gift certificate.
Let's hear the,
I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
the crap of the day, Joe. Let me get this out of the way.
Do you guys want a date? You want a date?
I'm not dating you.
Sounds like a prostitute.
Yeah, Jesus, I'm not dating you.
I'm gonna give you a date.
Now hold on, because I'm on vacation a lot. Let me check.
This is the truth. Oh, boy.
Yes.
All right.
When is your house gonna be available?
Wait, the Super Bowl is,
Super Bowl is February 2nd, Joe.
wait a second.
My birthday.
February 7th.
February 7th, I'm sorry, I'm away.
Here we fucking
Oh, you picked one day. Let me give you some
Give
cakes.
us some time. How about March?
How about we take this offline? We're at one,
Right, and
113!
And what's the other topic?
All right, the other topic, well, we can table this one until, people
Put a pin in it.
So-
What about February 21st?
My other topic is, I wanna know how much each lobster was worth that Chris bought.
Yes,
update.
yeah, a lot of people wanna
I
know.
wanna know the update.
You
How
lost
many
your shirt.
lobsters?
Oh, I think the last time we calculated, Joe, it was somewhere around 7,250
No.
per lot.
No, actually, that's
Hey!
Wow.
It's all over the wall!
You're allergic to lobster prices.
That's a Tim
Right. Clean that window now.
So Chris, all right, here's the update,
I want the update.
The update was, Chris purchased 5 lobster traps,
10.
10?
Did he ever pay you for those, Joe?
It wasn't me, I don't own the lobster traps.
He probably didn't pay
He
him.
purchased 10 lobster traps.
I bought it from a well-known lobster man.
LobsterTrap.com.
He hauled the traps a total over the course of the whole summer 5 fucking times.
No, what? This is fucking CNN shit.
Oh, you tell me,
This is all fake news.
tell me the truth, tell me what you did.
I bought 10 lobster traps. I lost 2 immediately. I was down to 8. I hauled the traps at least 25 times.
That's a lie.
that's bullshit.
That's a lie.
I call bullshit.
I'm out. I hauled 25 times because I was not a good lobsterman, and I was pulling to grab lobsters, but I wasn't rebaiting
Pulling
at
them
the
in
same
and out of
time.
your bathtub.
You know how many times I had to rebait the traps?
I'm so glad I brought this up.
Do you know how many times I had to rebait?
This is on you.
Now, did
The
you-
bottom line is, we did keep tally, and I think it came out to like $17.
Okay, I remember 25.
Which is cheaper than buying them at freaking Captain Joe's.
All right, Mick LaFada has a very serious.
Yes.
Oh, Mick has a serious
More
question.
serious.
When is Steve Reed moving to Gloucester?
Oh, there we go. Hold on, give me.
Wait,
Rick Reed's got her hand on the forehead.
breaking news, hit it. Wait.
That's gonna take me a while.
So wait, I'm gonna rephrase it. What is keeping you from what are the pros and cons from you moving to Gloucester?
Okay.
And how much gas have you spent fucking coming to Gloucester?
Well, I know you don't spend any gas leaving Gloucester,
Amen.
which is the problem.
Yeah.
You know, when
When you're moving to the
you
top.
got Scotty back out there, who knows the truth.
We got a new sound guy.
Oh, wait a minute, I think I have it now. We got breaking news? Hold on. Let's see if I can do this right.
I might get shut down for bird tripping.
I'm not on my game today.
Well, you had a couple of drinks, so. There we go.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
CBS News, breaking news.
Steve?
All right, Steve Reed. Steve Reed, pros and cons
Pros and cons, okay.
to moving to
Pros, I just love all you people. I want to be around you all the time.
Lay it on.
2, the Rhumbline's here. That's important.
That's important.
Yes, it is.
3,
Give me a minute.
It's warm here.
yes,
It's 70.
It's a lot warmer here.
It's definitely a lot more here than
better motorcycle rides starting in Gloucester than anywhere else.
Lobster's better.
I believe it's in my future, I'm just not sure.
Look in the ball. Look in the ball.
But we really don't want
You
Steve
want a phone
to
a
tell
friend?
everybody
Yeah.
that they're moving to Gloucester, because if Steve and Kim move to Gloucester, then a lot of other people are gonna want to move to
Yeah,
Gloucester.
the overpopulation.
All right, okay,
Hire more
I
fire
need
department and police.
one more update.
We got guests. We got another guest.
Hey, how's
I'm
it
going
going?
51.
What is the update on who is gonna be the first to buy the limited edition Asti Spumante?
Well, there's a liquor store across the street.
No,
Is that the?
no, the Asti.
The Astis from Monty.
So I think the 21st, we're available for the meatball competition.
No, you didn't answer my question. Are you, is that off the table? The Asti Spumante's off the question?
Mick won the Asti Spumante sweepstakes.
It's coming?
Oh,
It's
he
got
won
it
already. It's in his garage.
I haven't heard a single con yet though.
Hold it. Does he?
No.
Yeah, where's the
Does he have
cons?
a garage?
Here's the cons from Steve.
So the cons are running the gauntlet to get out of here. Down 128 is tough. I go to Boston a lot.
But having
I
a car service.
I love Boston.
Yeah, I
I
do
go there a
too.
lot. Yes. How often do you go now?
You can take the train.
Hey, don't,
Stephen Stanley Reed
I'm gonna
does
tell you something,
great.
train's a great take.
It's right across the street from the Rhumbline.
Great take.
Yes. You could.
Which was a
Pre-game
pro.
here at the Rhumbline, get on the train,
Yes.
go to Boston,
Yes.
have dinner or go to the Bruins game, and then come back, have a nightcap at the
I
Rhumbline.
also love
Judges on the con, that's an X.
I also love going
Circle
to
gets a
Newburyport,
square.
Southern Maine, and it's just a hassle from here.
Well, you have to buy a boat. You have to buy a
Nice
boat.
to go.
No.
That's too far.
Disagree.
That's too
No,
far.
that's an X by us.
Big
All right, so back to the meatball competition. 21st,
When you
I
make
am
Thank you,
available.
Nick, for that.
I believe Felicia's available, and I believe Safati is available on the 21st. The three judges are all available on the 21st.
Where's the location?
Location TBD.
Can I say something not to stir it up with you? Seriously? Toscana has probably one of the best meatballs that I've ever
They
had.
do have a great meatball.
Yes.
Yeah, they just need
Is
to
it
work
better
on
than,
the
is
design.
it better than yours?
February 21st works.
It's
Breaking
on the
news.
books.
We have to have it
Don't
upstairs.
forget Scotty Meatball.
Scotty the meatball.
Not me.
We have to, just so, I have to check with, I have to
I think
ask
Scotty the
our
meatball.
friends at
Yes.
KPMG Clay.
Yeah.
But tentatively, February 21st.
Or 22nd, whatever, Friday.
So now that we've established the date is February 21st, that my wife has now put it in our social calendar.
As I am.
Who are the three judges again?
I have a question.
I'm gonna tell
Is it
you,
Scotty Max won.
no,
No. I think it's only like appropriate that Scotty Meatball be a judge.
Who's Scotty
We gotta
meatball?
reach out.
Who's Scotty Meatball?
We gotta reach out. Scotty Meatball.
Listen, we can only do one crisis
Who is
at a
fucking
time on
Scotty
the
Meatball?
podcast. And I think we got one.
Who's Scotty Meatball?
We got one crisis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
You
not
said
me.
that. That's it.
Joey, tell him who's
That's
Scotty
true. One
Meatball.
crisis at a time.
One crisis at a time.
Next week you can focus on something else.
I gotta tell you, Safathia does not like spicy food. She winces and she spits it out and she has a heart attack.
That's
Spicy
fine.
food.
She can be in it. She just can't.
I would rather.
I'd rather her be in the competition.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, so I can be in it, but Felicia and I have to be judges.
Crisis.
I'm sorry, I draw the line.
I want you.
Line
I'm not
There's a
going to
line
be in
in the
it.
sand.
I refuse to be in it.
Can anybody get in this contest?
Steve Reed's having these.
Steve Reed's
Don't shoot him
I am going
If
to
I'm
show
not
up
mistaken,
You will not
and I
be
will
able to
judge.
I think Safathia has been a judge at the Bluefin Blowout, if I'm not mistaken, of a meatball competition already.
And I'm gonna take some of Steve's knee cartilage and I'm gonna put it in my meatball.
Hey Chris,
Secret ingredient.
I gotta get out of here.
Just
I
like
gotta
blackberry brandies.
I gotta go to the emergency room.
Oh, hey, Scotty, bend over. I mean, say hello.
I gotta go to the emergency room and see Kate.
She's
Can you
helping
take her
around the
home?
house
Hey,
right now.
can you pick her up and take her
I'll
home?
take that.
If you can get by custom.
Because we're on 3 hours and 62 minutes.
I don't know. We're gonna fade it out right now.
Oh, Joe still, that's how he avoids the subject. I'm just saying, he doesn't
I
mind.
want you to make meatballs.
I'm not making
We all-
my friggin'
You
meatballs
have to
for
make
you.
meatballs.
No, I'm
I
not
think
gonna
Ralph's
make it.
afraid. Ralph's
That's it,
afraid.
Kim. Call the travel agency, book a trip for February 21st.
He might be afraid.
I'm not putting up
I
with this
think he's
shit.
afraid.
This is harassment.
He doesn't want to compete.
Yeah.
He's afraid to compete.
Yeah.
No, because listen,
Yeah.
every week,
Yep.
listen to me. Every week, I come on this show and I give you my opinion
Free
on
of charge.
my restaurants and our dining
Chef hat,
experiences.
yep.
That's what I do. I don't come in here and make my own food and
Talk
talk
about
about my
toilet
great
paper.
food. I come in here and tell you my opinion on restaurants, local establishments that my wife and I frequently go to with our friends, and what we like, what we don't like. I'm not here about my meatballs.
I remember him talking about it.
Yeah.
No, I've never talked about my meatballs. I just told
Check the
you
tape.
how the different types of meatballs that people have and how people make
We
them.
may have to
I
call
didn't
New
tell
York
you-
on this one and see.
No, call Montreal. Call Toronto. Montel, whatever for him.
Replay review.
All right, listen, this is GloucesterCast
Finally.
374.
Holy
I want to thank everybody for coming. We're at the Rhumbline. Thank you for Fred hosting us.
Yes.
Thank you for Carl for making the trip.
And all the crowd, for all the crowd out there right now.
100 people, a huge studio audience. Giorgio can read.
And the person that complained, we only said you once.
Fuck that.
Patrick McMillan says Ralph is gonna be